Central Tech Videos. In this video, we'll walk you through the process of migrating your DNS zones that are hosted with third-party cloud vendors into DDI Central. This enables your network administrators to have centralized control over the DNS records even when your zones are hosted both on-premises and with the cloud vendors. This way, you can have a distributed DNS infrastructure by hosting multiple zones across multiple cloud DNS service providers. By centralizing DNS management, DDI Central becomes the single point of management for all your zones, helping your organization to reduce operational complexities, minimize the risk of configuration errors, and enhance overall operational efficiency of your DNS infrastructure. DDI Central allows you to create new domains and manage zones hosted on different third-party DNS service providers directly from its user interface. So let's get started. Into the DNS module, select the config menu within the DNS module. Now navigate to the third-party DNS tab on the configuration page. So here you will see a list of providers supported by DDI Central. So choose the provider you'd like to establish a successful authentication with. So when you choose Cloudflare, make sure you enter your registered email ID and auth code to establish a successful authentication. Once you've established successful authentication, you'll be able to see a list of domains you're currently managing with Cloudflare. Or if you'd like to add a new domain to the DNS infrastructure that you host with Cloudflare, you can just enable create domain and you can enter the domain name. So this domain will be created directly on Cloudflare's servers. So for the next provider, Google CloudDNS, all you have to do is enter the JSON key and click on migrate. So once you enter the JSON key, you'll be able to see the list of domains that you host with Google CloudDNS, and you can select or deselect those domains that you'd like to include in DDI Central's interface, and then you can click migrate. By migrating, you just bring them over here so that you can have easy manageability, whereas the domains are still hosted with your CloudDNS provider. So for AWS Route53, you will have to enter the secret access key and the access key. Make sure you enter the relevant details and the right details in the appropriate fields. For Microsoft Azure, just enter the subscription ID, tenant ID, client ID, and the client secret that you retrieve from Microsoft Azure dashboard. So if you'd like to create a new domain in this process, you can also create that and click on migrate. So now let's select Google CloudDNS and let me show you how the domains are migrated. So all you have to do is just copy and paste the JSON key over here. So I've retrieved the JSON key. Now when I click migrate, so you'll be able to see all the domains that I manage with Google CloudDNS. So let me just have brighton.com and deselect all the other domain names. So when I click migrate, I'll be able to see this domain name in the domains page. So we have migrated a single domain name, brighton.com, from Google CloudDNS infrastructure. Now let's see how this is reflected in DDI Central. So let's get into the DNS module, select the domains menu. Here you'll be able to see the domain we just migrated. You can see the type of the domain as cloud provider, and within the braces you can see Google indicating Google CloudDNS. So click through the domain name. This will fetch you the DNS records, and then you'll be able to see all the DNS records associated with the domain name. So you can edit these records, create new records. So we'll just make some updates to the existing DNS records and add a new record, and let's see how this is captured in DDI Central. So we'll add another IP. So let's have the IP as 100.100.204.50. Let's save it. When you click save, this gets updated in Google CloudDNS servers. So let's create another record, another A record. So this time we'll go with P11. Add an IP address. Let's save it. So we've performed two actions. Let's see how DDI Central captures in its security audit logs. So as you can see, the two actions that we performed is captured accurately by DDI Central. So this way you can have complete visibility of what is happening in your migrated domain names. In this video, we demonstrated how you can migrate your zones from renowned cloud DNS service providers into DDI Central. This way you can view them all from one window and manage them from one console without hopping across different consoles. This marks the end of our video. Thank you for watching. Dive deeper into the world of DNS, DHCP and IPAM with us and discover how to use DDI technology to streamline your network operations. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insightful content from DDI Central.